All right, check it out. If you are a follower of the channel, you might have saw the thumbnail and the title of this and the picture of the sub and said, Mike's Hot Italian? Hasn't the endorsement done this before? That would be me. And the answer is yes. I actually did a hot Italian a year or two ago when I found out that some locations allow you to put the meat on the grill, and I called it the hot Italian on the grill, whatever the case. But recently, like a month ago, I think they were test marketing this Mike's Hot Italian where they put all the ingredients and they actually chop it up on the grill, and it makes like a chopped Mike's Hot Italian. And then they complete it with their, what do you call it? The chopped pepper relish. So listen, I did a review of this about a month ago, and even when the guy was making it, I'm like, he isn't chopping it. So I said, aren't you supposed to chop that? He's like, no. And kind of like brushed me off. And then I got some comments saying, this wasn't done the right way. It's supposed to be chopped. So I'm revisiting Jersey Mike's. And listen, he chopped this up. Shout out Jersey Mike's. He chopped this up. We're going to check this out for the second time. The Mike's Hot Italian. Cue the intro. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and it is time for another review. This is where I try something and tell you if you should like it or not. I can be very persuasive. Let's go. Ham, salami, pepperoni, melted provolone cheese, topped with grilled onions, lettuce, tomato, and hot chopped pepper relish. There you go. And this is hot. This is hot to the touch. Hot for teacher. That is an empty bag. Get out of here, kid. You bother me. All right, 720 calories. They also introduced a special price, a reduced price for this. $8.95 for the regular. Oh, that looks pretty. Oh, that looks pretty. You ever just get something that looks almost exactly like the advertisement? That just looks pretty. All right. Let's check this out. Mike's Hot Italian, done the right way. Here we go. All right, this looks amazing. Look at this. Let me get you in for a close-up. Do you see what Jersey Mike's is cooking? I don't even like tomatoes. I'm keeping them on. I've been usually keeping the tomatoes on almost every single product for the past 5 years. Early on in my journey, my food review journey, I would take the tomatoes off. I will say, after the review is done, I'll probably take them off, but we're keeping them on. Let's go. Wish me luck. This just, I mean, it looks amazing, and it just feels amazing. It's just got the right touch. Soft white bread. Should we go in? I normally go in for this end, but I like how the meat is kind of sticking out this end right here with the tomato. So I'm going to take a bite from there. A little unorthodox. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Let's go. You have a question, sir? No. I have the answer. Fire. One bite. The warmth of it, when they chop it up, it just gives it a whole other little texture. Check this out. Let me give you the cross section right there. Look at this. Look at that. A little chopped up Italian never hurt anybody. Except if you're in the mafia back in the day. Little Goodfellas action. You don't want to be you don't want to be in someone's trunk if you're a chopped up Italian. Hold on. I haven't danced in a while. Fire. The addition of those hot chopped pepper, the hot chopped pepper relish, mixing in with everything. Wow. And I'm pretty sure I think it's Mike's Way. Is it light oil and vinegar? Because I'm tasting like oil and vinegar. You got to, I mean, if it's an Italian, you got to go oil and vinegar. And usually I go light. But let me show you the cross section. When you find someone who loves their job and they do it the right way, look at this. Listen, sometimes you got to give it a second shot. Sometimes you got to give it a third shot until you get it right. And I'm glad I saw the commercial for this, reminding me that this was out nationally, because I think when I found it, it was like a test market. But the guy was like, oh, I know what it is. Trust me, Mike's hot Italian. Yeah, on the grill, blah, blah, blah. No, sir. You did not know what you were doing. This is fire. Final bite. And for $8.95, I probably paid over $10 a month ago. Stop it. Stop it. But at the same time, don't stop it. Don't stop what you're doing, Jersey Mike's. All right, listen. 1 to 100, made the correct way. He even was nice enough to tell me that they chop it up on the grill. They just don't chop it up as much as they do the Philly, the cheesesteak, but they do chop it up, and I heard him. That's not the sound it made. 1 to 100, the Mike's Hot Italian Revisited, made the right way and made Mike's Way. 1 to 100, a 90. I almost said 94, but I'm giving this a 95. This is one of the better tasting Italians I've had in a long time. I love when they put the meat on the grill. It gets kind of caramelized on the edges. There you go. Another review in the books. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please do not forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That is social media, getting the word on my channel out to the masses. In closing, I mean, you saw it. If you know subs, if you know hoagies, if you know grinders, do you understand? In some parts of the country, this is called a grinder. Just saying, not the website. That's a grinder, sub, hoagie. I enjoyed this. Shout out to great customer service at this Jersey Mike's. I appreciate everyone for stopping by, spending a couple minutes with me today. Fire.